Shalom, Kol Haloyim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Yes, I'm on TikTok and I came across this video. It says Gazans resort to eating turtles and weeds as food runs out. So let's play this video. We might get one more and then we'll grab some relevant precepts.
Palestinians in Gaza are resorting to eating turtles and weeds as Israel's total blockade continues for the third month. Israeli forces have killed dozens of fishermen who entered the water, but some are still risking their lives, using homemade rafts in search for food. The US has confirmed backing a new plan where private contractors will run secure distribution centers to deliver aid to over 1 million people. But UN agencies say they will not participate, saying the plan would force families to choose between death and displacement. Aid groups say the solution is simple: lift the blockade, let humanitarian aid in to save lives.
Yeah, so there's some kind of blockade to where humanitarian aid can't enter in and help out these Palestinians, can't give them supplies, medicine, food, of course, things that they need to survive and live. And this is Israel's doing. Israel is doing this. Not only that, they're bombing the crap out of them. Like they said, or she said in the beginning of the video, you got Israeli forces that are killing fishermen, trying to get out there and find some food for their families. But this is Israel's doing. On top of that, more importantly, this is prophecy. This is prophecy. These things are going to take place, and it should keep us in the mindset of looking forward to more things coming to pass that the Bible talks about. Seeing something like this should increase our faith in the scriptures. And no, this is not a video going into how, a sob story and we're feeling sorry for them. Blah. If that's why you came to this video, you might as well just click on the next one. Because all we're talking about is prophecy right here. The Lord set up certain men to be watchmen, to report, and that's all we're doing. This is prophecy, and it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse for them, and it's going to get worse for the entire world, specifically over here in America, which the Bible calls Babylon the Great. So that's why we make these videos, to report and to warn. Let's check out this other one real quick too. So the caption says, "This is our situation. We died when we get help. We are being exterminated silently. Please help me. Hashtag free Gaza. Hashtag free Palestine." So this is a dude who all he uploads on his TikTok is what's going on to him and his family. Please help me. I am in North Gaza. And this video has 23 million views. Check it out. Bringing the sad music, blah, blah, blah. But a famine is happening over there. And once again, all of this is prophecy. And it's not like famine hasn't happened in other places before. But like we say all the time, you have every single one of these end time prophecies all happening at the same exact time right now. That's how we know that we are most definitely living in the end days. When you see things like this happening on a large scale at the same time as earthquakes in diverse places, more wars and rumors of wars. You have the mark of the beast, which is the microchip, being pushed on a weekly basis. Now Apple is coming out talking about how they have their own, or they're supporting some kind of brain chip. So this just adds to everything else, right? But this is Israel's doing, right? So what I wanted to do was grab, this is Isaiah, no, not Isaiah, Jeremiah 50, and we're going to go right to the point, verse 45. "Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord, that he hath taken against Babylon," which is America, "and his purposes. that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans, the same. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. So the entire world right now sees what, I'll just say it, the state of Israel is doing. And basically, it's damn near a genocide. While you have the entire world, I'll just say, our people all into this story with Tory Lanez and him getting out of jail with who else? P. Diddy and crap like that. Meanwhile, this is happening. Genocide is happening. Famine is being orchestrated. And this is all going to quickly lead into World War III. That's why it's important. That's why it's important to keep your head above the water, to keep looking, to keep watching, because you have all this crap going on that's just here to, it's just here to distract you. It's nothing but distractions. And that's what Satan wants to do. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, prophecy is happening and things are being orchestrated in the earth that are going to affect your life on a daily basis. So when it says the least of the flock shall draw them out, the least of the flock is referring to these Edomites, right? And of course, the top of their nation, the top elites, the least of the flock. So you can just say Israel as well, shall draw them out, meaning draw out all the nations to war. And then eventually, this World War III is going to end in Babylon the Great, which is America, being totally destroyed. But the world sees what's happening. The rest of these nations and their leaders, they see what's happening and what Israel is doing. And eventually, however it happens, Israel is going to be in there. Iran is going to be mixed in there. Russia. Something's going to happen to where, these nations, they're going to be upset. And Israel is going to do something, draw out these other nations for war. And it will be a World War III, according to the Bible. Now I'm going to jump over here to 2 Ezra 15 and show you that, of course, famine is prophesied in the scriptures. So concerning these end days, 2 Ezra 15 verse 1 says, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity, meaning the unbelief, of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So the Lord is saying, look, I'm going to put the words of prophecy in your mouth. I'm going to give you the ability to speak on things before they come to pass. And if others don't believe you, fear not. Fear not the imaginations, meaning the things that they think and say and want to do against you, all because you're speaking my words. So fear not. It says, verse 4, For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Meaning, okay, you don't want to believe on these words. You don't want to believe in prophecy and hearken and be disobedient. Cool. Because of your unfaithfulness, you're going to die for that very same reason. Verse 5 says, Behold, saith the Lord. Now, this right here is actually those prophecies that we speak on. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Now remember, it says, I will bring plagues. This is it's being talked about in the future context. Future, what's the word I'm thinking of? Context. Tense, that's the word. Future tense. I will bring plagues. Future tense, that's the word. So that's how we also know that this is talking about the end times. Famine, death, said the sword, and destruction. And we have that happening on a large scale right now. And all you have to do is look up places like, of course, the Gaza Strip. Look up, I've mentioned it before plenty of times, but Haiti. Look up what's happening in Congo. And I believe even certain parts of Jamaica. Just look up what's happening in these places. And of course, there are more, but it's most definitely the sword happening, meaning infighting. You have famine, death, destruction. And all of this is coming to America very, very soon. That's why we report. That's why we're making these videos. America isn't safe. It's not going to be untouched. No, this is coming to a city near you, and we all have to be prepared for this. We all have to be prepared for it by building up our spirits, and strengthening our minds, strengthening our resolve in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, knowing that they're going to protect us, keep us safe, and watch over us. We don't just report on the news and report on different prophecies just to be like, all right, this is what's happening, and then we just close the video. No, we do it for a purpose so that you can be warned. You can be edified, be warned, and know that now is the time to do something, to take action, right? Let me grab another precept, and we'll just end off here. We're not going to make this a super deep video, just reporting on what's been happening and its progress, really. Matthew 24, just go right to verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And once again there should be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So once again, if what's happening right now is just the beginning of sorrows, that means things are going to get worse. We're just at the very start. And it will hit America really, really soon. And that's when Esau is going to try to implement that chip. But, if you're a part of the elect, the Lord's not going to make you, allow you to take it. So I'll end off with that, just keeping it very short and sweet. Lord's willing, this was edifying to the elect. Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahushai, Kol Haloyim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.